What's wisdom? Well, I kind of answered that in the other one, no? Um, wisdom is knowing something thoroughly. The word we use is panya, and panya is actually a compound word. Nya is this catch-all root that refers to knowing. Nya means know. It's actually probably the same family because Sanskrit, Pali come from the same family as Latin. They have the same ancestors. So nya and know, it just means literally to know. But but turns it into what we call wisdom. But it means to know thoroughly, or thorough knowledge. So it may be that wisdom is actually a bad translation, but it's a very spiritual word, so we use it. It actually means to know something thoroughly, and that's really what it is in a Buddhist sense. Because, yeah, we do know that we're walking, we do know that we're sitting. Why do we have to say to ourselves, walking, walking, walking? And this is the answer, because we want to know it thoroughly. According to the Buddhist texts, or the Buddhist teaching that we follow, and according to our practice, I mean, it goes without saying, all you have to do is see something clearly in one moment, and you'll enter into Nibbana. It only takes one moment. This is talking about how the Noble Path, the Eightfold Noble Path, is only one moment. Because at the moment when your mind, and I talked about this before, it enters into anuloma. So anu means with, loma means the grain. The mind begins to go with the grain. It's no longer out of sync, out of touch with reality. It's now perfectly in tune with reality. So it's like, as what I was saying when you know those comics where they're pushing this guy out the door and he puts his arms out and pushes on the door frame. We're kind of like this. We can't escape because of all of our clinging, right? And when you let go, boop, you go with the grain and you escape. You're free. That's this one moment where the mind suddenly is in tune with reality, and that's due to wisdom, due to what we call wisdom, the clear awareness of the object for what it is. In detail, you can talk about what is that experience like, and we talk about the three characteristics. Wisdom means to see the three characteristics, to see impermanence, to see suffering, and to see non-self. So I've talked about these before. The impermanence means to see that it's not a entity. No, it's not a thing. That, you know, my hand, for example, is not a hand. It's a series of momentary experiences. So when you see this, when you actually see it arising and ceasing, this is a kind of wisdom. And this is enough to allow you to let go. This is enough for you to say it's useless. There's nothing in that. Before I looked at my hand and I say, oh, there's this scar and that's not a good thing. And, you know, maybe I like my hand because it's well-formed and fleshy and strong or whatever. I don't like it. It's too white or too pink or so on. And I look at my lines in my hand and they're not, you know, people do this palmistry and so on. And so on. All of that is clinging, and there's so much more clinging. At the moment when you see it in a different way, you see or you experience the feeling of flexing, of clenching your fist, for example, and you see that arising and ceasing. It takes incredible clarity of mind. That's a moment of wisdom where the mind lets go. The mind suddenly sees. And just that shifting allows it to slip out. It's exactly like the mind is stuck in the door frame, can't fit through, and suddenly it shaves something off and fits. So wisdom is, what I'm trying to say is that wisdom is really simple. It's not intellectual. It's the moment of epiphany, of realization. Oh, you're saying I actually did answer the question already. Well, there's some more information. Okay. So hopefully that was useful.